In this video today, I'm going to show you how to start an onboarding through PPX. So what I'm going to do is when I'm logged into PPX on my main dashboard, I'll go to Employees, and then I'll click on my onboarding dashboard here. Again, in order to onboard someone, you need to have a template set up for it. And then if you wanted to include any documents on that template, you would add them here. You can reference our previous videos to show you how to set those up. But here, we're going to go ahead and click Start Onboarding. And it'll be, we only have one template set up. So you'll see here, if you had multiple onboarding templates set up, you could choose from here on the list. But we're going to click New Hire. Click Continue. Here, you'll see again your settings that you've chosen. If you decide as you're doing the onboarding, actually, I do want to require direct deposit, you can go ahead and change that here. Again, this will only change on this one specific onboarding. It will not change for the template itself. So any permanent changes you want to make to the template, you'll want to do that in the template section. If you just wanted to do it for this one, you could. I'm going to change that back. So again, it'll read welcome note. You can go ahead and edit that here. Again, for this specific onboarding. Same thing with your end note, your document upload requests, do that here. So again, this just shows you the settings that you have for your template that you if you want to change just for this one specific onboarding. And we'll go ahead and click next. Here we'll add in the basic information of the employee. So we're going to add in an employee here. All right, and then we're going to add in an email address. All right, and then the start date for the employee, let's say it's going to be Monday. So we're going to add that. Withholding state, so you would change that. So we're going to do North Carolina here for that. And their unemployment state would be the same as well. So North Carolina. And then you would click Next. Here, this will give a little bit more detail about the employee. So we're going to add them as a cashier for their department. They're paid weekly, pay status, they're going to be hourly, and then we'll add in their rate. So we're going to add them at $18 an hour. Again, you wouldn't need to put in a per salary if they're hourly, so you can leave that blank. The default hours will automatically fill in for you. And then next, here, again, employee, whatever it may be, you'll choose that here. And then you can add in a position. Here is just a default position. You can choose who they're managed by. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a manager here. Workers' comp code, if you have it set up for your company, you can choose that here. If not, you can leave it blank. And these three right here are optional. You do not have to fill those in. If you have an accrual plan for your company set up in the system, you can go ahead and choose that here. If not, you can skip it. What is their job status? This one's going to be part-time. And then the EEO code, you can go ahead and put that as well. And then at that point, you have a few options. You can go ahead and save this if you're not ready to send yet to the, that would just save and then be sitting on your dashboard ready to be sent whenever you're ready. Or you can go ahead and save and send to employee. So let's say we're going to go ahead and save and send to employee. It'll bring up a couple options here. So you can create an email using your mail app if you would like. You could go ahead and it would include the onboarding link in an email, and you could add in a specific note in there as well if you would like, and send that via your email app. You can copy the onboarding link and go ahead and send it to them as well. And then also we'll have it set up to where you can automatically send this directly from PPX as well. So at that point, you are good. You've chosen which one you're going to do. We'll close that. I'm going to go ahead and just copy the onboarding link, close. I'll go ahead and email that to them, but then it'll bring you back to your dashboard here. So you'll be able to see where they are in the process. Go ahead and send the email again if you need to. You can edit the onboarding if you need as well. You can get rid of it if for some reason they decide they no longer want the job. So there's a couple different options there for you. That is how you would send an onboarding to a new employee.